Less than 24 hours after the remarkable win by the Laurentian Voyageurs, we are back at the scene of the crime. 94 penalty minutes between both the Lancers and the Voyageurs. It has certainly set us up for what will be an epic conclusion to this two-game series. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to South Windsor Arena in Windsor, Ontario. Anchor Kumar alongside Mike Hugel this afternoon. How excited are you? And Christo line up for the face-off. It's LaRue and Peterson supporting patches alongside Richardson, Apperson, and Valaket in the net for the Voyageurs. Meanwhile, for the Lancers, it's Christo, Blondil, Segan, backed up by Shepley, who returns after 3 games, and Luciani with Mike Doan in net tonight. And you already knew this is exactly how it was going to go down. We've got our first stoppage in play just 17 seconds in. Now Chad Shepley trying to make his presence known on blue. Luciani again, and he goes wide. Rebound by Shepley. Valaket with the save. Another wraparound attempt. 3 remarkable saves by Al Valaket.
Wow, Al Valaket right there, caught out of position and
to set up in the Voyager end. Bradford has it for a moment. Bradford for Luciani. Luciani now cutting up center. Brings it for Bradford. Gets it back. Luciani hangs on to Denemy now. Denemy starts moving in. The former LaSalle Viper chips it around Richardson. Denemy spins back to the point for Luciani. Tees up. He fakes. Hangs on for Bradford. Back to Luciani. Again, another fake. Back to Bradford. Hangs on to it. Bradford gets it through traffic, almost above Segan and into the net. And now running to the blue line was Denemy containing the play. Luciani again. Luciani can't get that pass well enough. Bradford sacrificing the body, keep the man advantage. One-time scores! An excellent play at the blue line by the captain to contain that play an inch away from losing the power play in the Laurentian end. What a way, what a hustle.
Absolutely a great...
Lancers again, now Bradford moving in for Beauregard. Gets it for Luciani. Luciani pulls the puck into the corner, stays with it, going back where he came from. Luciani again dances around, finds an open Bezzo, lets it go, rebound available, 2 saves Valaket.
Now, what a great job there by number 17, Brendan Feasy, getting to the point, but number 4, Caden Rust, really doing a job muscling him off the puck and limiting his ability to put the puck in the net.
13:35 left to play in the second period. 1-0. Lancers leading thanks to Dylan Segan. Right there, here he comes. Wraparound attempt. A little wide shot fired. Hit the side of the net. Valaket out of position and on the ice. Here's Haas now tees up. Trying to get it back. Rebound available. Easily covered up. Noel taking a check after confronting Valaket on that play, and Justice Dundas halfway through. Lancers still looking for a setup in enemy territory. Here is Ness now, a backhand all the way around to Bezzo. Bezzo steps in, shot fired, scores! And Paul Bezzo!
And what have I said since the beginning of this game? The Lancers scoring attack comes from the blue line, and Kumar right there, you saw the defenseman Paul Bezzo walks in, whole bunch of real estate to work with, picks his corner and delivers a great snipe from number 4.
And it is the 4th goal for number 4 on the season. Give it to Paul Bezzo, the senior member of these Windsor Lancers, putting the blue and gold up 2-0. Here come the Voyageurs again. LaRue tried to beat Luciani at center ice. Luciani, though, scares him off the puck. Bradford again. Bradford poked by LaRue. In the low corner now. And it comes in the slot. Shot fired. Scores. That was number 16, Dan Patches. Yeah, you knew it was going to happen one of these days. Dan Patches, his 2nd of the season.
Yeah, and Dan Patches, we talked about him earlier, 5 goals with the Oshawa Generals in the 2009-2010 season, so obviously adding to his goal totals in the OUA, and just a beautiful move. I mean, nice subtle lift over the glove of Michael Doan, and that's going to take the Laurentian Voyageurs into only 1 goal away.
The lead has been cut in half as the Lancers started this game leading 2-0, and it is now 2-1 thanks to Dan Patches. Play continues now in Voyager end, rather. Picked up by the... now Yo tries to get it for Nanny, who was just out of reach for it. Kicked away by Doan. Back to Nanny, though. Puts it in front. Richardson! Second consecutive goal after 4 seasons of not scoring. He did it last night shorthanded, and he does it again on the even strength.
Welcome back to South Windsor Arena, Elliott Richardson. Yeah, that's just right place, right time. Got the puck right in the slot. Snapped one by Michael Doan, and we are all knotted up at twos and bringing the noise as he skates in toward the right corner of the stanchion.
Coach Hamlin asking him how you doing, and Richardson saying, I'm doing just fine, Coach Hamlin. It's a 2-2 game with 11 minutes left in regulation. We saw this last night, folks. Lancers with an incredible 3-0 lead before coughing it up to 7 unanswered, and so far 2-0 lead now has disappeared into a 2-2 tie game. Christo wins the faceoff with 5:35 left to play in regulation. It started out 2-0 for these Windsor Lancers, and just like last night, the Voyageurs have found tremendous opportunity to tie it, and here they come again. Glove save, Doan.
Yeah, that was a great job right there, winning the faceoff, and guess who else? Graham Yo getting that shot on net, trying to beat Michael Doan, but Michael Doan staying tough with the glove.
Still a 4-2 game in the other afternoon piece of action, as the UQTR Patriots leading the Western Mustangs 4-2 in the dying minutes of the third period. As the puck now in front scores! McDonald for Yo! His ears must be burning because you've been singing his praises all evening, Mike.
Well, you know what? And it's just doing those little things, just being in the right place at the right time. Obviously, a point shot that went off the boards, and McDonald did not want to play the puck, which was a smart decision because Yo was standing right in on the doorstep, literally knocking at the door of Michael Doan, and unfortunately, Doan let him in.
So there you go, Graham Yo, and all of a sudden, for the second straight night, the Lancers have been humbled, but they have 5:19 left to find a tying goal as Coach Kevin Hamlin calls a timeout. Mike, second consecutive. As the play continues now, face-off won by the Voyageurs. They send it around the net of Valaquette. Doan is still in his net. Last night when the Lancers were trailing 6-3, Coach Kevin Hamlin pulled Blake Richard with over 4 minutes left to play in regulation. Time is winding down, final 75 seconds, and Doan is still in his net. He's at the top of the crease, trying to decide what will be signaled, and he finally goes off, and Ryan Green comes in. That's the kind of offensive presence you need when you're looking for a sixth skater to possibly tie this game.
Awesome. Here comes Denemy right off the bench, too.
As Pryor continues play off the skate of Bradford, the Lancers still push it forward. 50 seconds left to play. On the stick of Lorca now for Toman. Toman tried to get rid of it as Anthony approached. Lancers have to tag up before they bring the puck in. Here's Pryor now. Tips it for Noel. 35 seconds left in regulation. 3-2. Voyageurs hanging on, and almost a giveaway to Noel from the awkward angle. Now it comes back to Green for Denemy. Can't hang on to it, and he's taken down by Toman. Toman sends it all the way around. The big frame of Toman certainly proving difficult for these Lancers in the dying seconds. 15 seconds left to play in regulation. Pryor through traffic, rebounds there. No Lancer sweater, though, and the Voyageurs will ice it. So 9.8 seconds left. Ness, Luciani, Noel on the ice for the Lancers alongside Dundas, Green, and Bradford at the point. 7 seconds on the clock. Lancers desperately calling for that puck. It's on the stick, and it's tried to get a pass set up in front, and that'll do it to the acclaim of the Voyageurs.
That's just some extracurriculars going on after the whistle. And who's that there? Justice Dundas, and they're throwing some shots at a Voyager. Obviously, these two teams are not exchanging phone numbers or pleasantries after this series here at South Windsor Arena.
But Mike, we were saying from the get-go, an epic conclusion awaited us tonight here at South Windsor Arena as the Voyageurs win an incredible two-game battle here, 3-2. Both nights trailing the Lancers, and the Lancers coughing up shutout leads to the Voyageurs.
And you know what? It's just, as I said, the Lancers have to learn how to play 60 minutes of hockey. I mean, it seems as if this is the norm now.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, the Windsor Lancers men's team is back on the road next weekend. They've got the York Lions and the Brock Badgers. Meanwhile, we'll be back with women's hockey next week. Kiefer McDonald will be leading the play-by-play for that right here Friday night and Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this weekend for an incredible two-game series, a memorable occasion over the weekend here at South Windsor Arena. Pleasure bringing you the coverage, but until next time, we say good night from South Windsor Arena. For Mike Hugel, I'm Anchor Kumar. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.